Hello friends, welcome to Kriya Sharir, the physiology. In last lecture, we have seen the general introduction to endocrine physiology. In that video, we have seen the definition of hormone. So hormones are specialized organic chemicals which are secreted by endocrine cells or gland, and they have a specific or precise action on their target cell or target organ. Okay, in today's lecture, we are going to see types of hormone. Okay, so broadly, hormone are classified into three types. These are first peptide or protein hormone. Second one is amines or derivative of amino acid. And third one is steroidal hormone or steroid. Okay. So we are going to see a brief introduction one by one. So first of all, peptide or protein hormone. So what is the meaning of peptide? We have learned that peptides are chain of amino acids, or these are the polymerized amino acids. Most of the hormones or many glands secrete this type of hormone. We are going to see which glands secrete these hormones. Okay, so as first peptide, these are the polymerized amino acids. Okay. So according to the number of amino acids, these could be either oligopeptide, means a peptide which contain 10 or less than 10 amino acids, or it could be polypeptide, means the peptide which contain 10 or more than 10 amino acids. Okay, so the example of these are oligopeptide hormones are first oxytocin, ADH. These are the example of oligopeptide hormone. And polypeptide hormones example are insulin and growth hormones. Means these have according to the number of amino acids present in the peptide chain, this could be divided into oligopeptide or polypeptides. Okay, so now the synthesis of these peptide hormones or protein hormones. In cell physiology, we have learned that rough endoplasmic reticulum is the site where proteins get synthesized. So these hormones, means protein hormones, are the proteins. So these proteins are also get synthesized into rough endoplasmic reticulum. First, they form pre-prohormone. Okay, so this is the first step. After that pre-prohormone, this is cleaved or this is degraded into prohormone. Okay. This process occurs in rough endoplasmic reticulum. This prohormone transported to Golgi apparatus. Okay. In Golgi apparatus, this prohormone is converted into hormone. Okay. And we have know that Golgi apparatus is the packaging unit of cell. Okay, as rough endoplasmic reticulum or endoplasmic reticulum is the production unit. In endoplasmic reticulum, lipids or proteins are synthesized. Okay, these synthesized lipid or proteins are packed into vesicles or granules into Golgi apparatus. So Golgi apparatus is the packaging unit of cell. Okay, so the hormone form is packed into vesicle or secretory granules. Okay, and these granules get stored into cytosol. Okay, suppose this is cell, this is nucleus. So this cell contain secretory granules containing hormone. Okay, so this hormone or these granules secretes this hormone outside the cell, but for that secretion there should be stimulation of that cell. Okay, when this endocrine cell gets stimulated, calcium ion get influx into cytosol. Okay, and due to increased concentration of calcium ion into cytosol, these secretory granules secretes hormone outside the cell into circulation by the method of exocytosis. Okay, so this process known as calcium mediated exocytosis means for this exocytosis calcium molecule is required. Okay, so protein hormones are secreted outside the cell by calcium mediated exocytosis. Now we are going to see the examples of these hormones. Okay, so if you observe the list of peptide hormones, you will understand that the most of the hormones are secreted by the glands which names start with P. Okay, P for protein and the names of gland which start from P. You can remember it like that. Okay, so which are the gland which names start from P? First is pituitary. Okay, so the hormones of pituitary, anterior posterior pituitary are the peptide hormones. Second one is pancreas. Okay, so insulin, glucagon, these are the hormones which are peptide or proteins. Third one is parathyroid. Okay, fourth one is placenta. Okay, so placenta secretes many hormones. Okay, if you excludes estrogen, progesterone from placenta, then other remaining hormones are peptide in nature or protein in nature. So these P's, four P's secretes protein hormone. Okay, so these are the examples of protein hormone. Now the amines or derivative of amino acids. So derivative of amino acids are amines. Okay, when these amino acids get undergo many enzymatic actions, they are converted into amines, and these amines are nothing but hormone. Okay, so example of these are or more many hormones are derived from a common amino acids which is tyrosine. Okay, tyrosine is a one of the amino acids which get undergoes into many enzymatic reactions and they form multiple hormones. Okay, so tyrosines modified into dopamine, T3, T4 are the derivatives of tyrosine. After that, epinephrine is the derivative of tyrosines, norepinephrine. Okay, these are all the derivatives of tyrosines. After that, histidine. form histamine, 5-HT, 5-hydroxytryptophan. It can get modified into serotonin. Okay, so these are the examples of hormones which are derivatives of amino acids. Okay, like peptide hormones, these amine hormones are also stored in the form of granules. Okay, and like peptide hormones, these amine hormones also get secreted by calcium mediated exocytosis. Means when cells get stimulated, calcium concentration increases into cytosol or cytoplasm, and due to that increase calcium ion concentration into cytosol, these granules containing hormone are secreted outside the cell by the method of exocytosis. Okay, so these are the derivatives of amino acids or amines. Okay, we have seen the examples: dopamine, T3, T4, epinephrine, norepinephrine, histamine, serotonin. These are the examples of amines. Now, the third one is steroid. So, steroid hormone are those which are synthesized from cholesterol. Okay. These are get synthesized from cholesterol. Okay. So, like derivatives of amino acids, this cholesterol inside cell or endocrine cells get undergo many enzymatic reaction and it form steroidal hormones. Okay, as these are the or as these are formed by cholesterol, these are lipid soluble. Okay. Examples of these steroid hormones are hormones secreted by adrenal cortex and gonadal hormones, means hormones secreted by testes, ovaries. These are the examples of steroidal hormones. Okay. Now we have seen that protein hormone, amine hormones are stored in granules, but this steroid hormone do not stored, do not get stored into cell in the granules in the form of granules. Besides that, these steroidal hormones present into cell or present into cytoplasm bound with proteins. Okay, so suppose this S represents steroid hormone plus protein. They form a combination and they present inside the cytoplasm. Okay, suppose this is nucleus of that cell. Okay, so this steroidal hormone do not get stored in the form of granules, secretory granules. Okay, so when this cell gets stimulated, this complex or this pair get unpaired, means steroidal hormone becomes separate, protein becomes separate, and this steroidal hormone are secreted outside the cell by the action of diffusion. Okay. In protein hormone or amine hormone, they are secreted outside the cell by the calcium mediated exocytosis. But cholesterol hormone or sorry, steroidal hormone are secreted outside the cell by the action of diffusion. Okay. Examples of steroidal hormones are first glucocorticoids secreted by adrenal cortex. After that, mineral corticoids, again secreted by adrenal cortex. After that, estrogen, secreted by ovary and placenta. After that, progesterone, again by ovary and placenta. Okay, next hormone is testosterone, secreted by testes, and one or more example is 125 hydroxycalciferol. Okay, it is secreted by kidney. Okay, so these are the examples of steroidal hormones. Okay, so this is the classification of hormone or type of hormone. Again, these all classes can be divided into two groups. Okay. So hormone can be divided into groups. First one is lipid soluble, and next one is water soluble hormone. Okay, so we are going to see the examples of this lipid soluble hormone first. These are the steroidal hormone. Okay, means the hormones which are secreted, oh, sorry, which are synthesized from cholesterol. Second one is thyroid hormone. Okay, T3, T4. These are also lipid soluble. After that, nitrous oxide. This is one of the hormone which is lipid soluble. Okay. Now the second group, which is hormones soluble in water. Okay. So all peptide hormone are comes under water soluble group. Second one is some amines hormone or derivatives of amino acids. Like example is epinephrine is water soluble. Norepinephrine is also water soluble. Dopamine is water soluble. Okay. Histamine. After that, serotonin. Okay, so these are the examples of hormones which are water soluble. Okay, so amines, excluding these, are water solubles. Only thyroxine and triiodothyronine, these are lipid soluble hormone. So you can remember it like that. Okay, so in short, again we revise it. Hormones, peptide hormone or protein hormone. Second type is amines or derivatives of amino acids. Third one is steroids. Okay. Peptide hormones can be divided into oligopeptide or polypeptide. Okay. Examples of oligopeptide: oxytocin, ADH. Polypeptide, insulin, GH. Okay. Examples of peptide hormones. These are remember peas. Okay. You can also remember the sentence: peas are rich in protein. Okay. ओके सो पीज, तो पी से स्टार्ट होने वाले जो भी ग्लैंड से वो पेप्टाइड हार्मोन सिक्रेट करते हैं: पिट्यूटरी, पैनक्रियाज, पैराथायराइड, प्लेसेंटा. ओके, प्लेसेंटा में से सिर्फ एस्ट्रोजन, प्रोजेस्टेरोन, दीज आर द स्टेरॉयडल हार्मोन एंड अदर आर पेप्टाइड हार्मोन्स. आफ्टर दैट amines or derivatives of amino acids: dopamine, epinephrine, norepinephrine, T3, histamine, serotonin. Okay, and the process of secretion is calcium mediated exocytosis. Steroidal hormone, these are synthesized from cholesterol. Examples: glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, 125 hydroxycalciferol, and these are secreted outside the cell by diffusion. Okay.